Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and man, I appreciate you guys joining me because today we got my first competition day report here at Lake of the Ozarks. We had our first day of the Toyota Series Plains Division tournament. I'm going to give you guys a rundown how my day went, what my plan is for tomorrow, and hopefully by the end of this tournament, guys, you know what I did or didn't do here will help you guys catch a few more fish or figure out what to do or not to do under some certain situations. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Also, guys, big thank you out there to everybody who's taking time to hit that subscribe button here at Intuitive Angling. Man, really appreciate that. By subscribing, free and easy, liking the videos, sharing the videos, it really helps the channel out. And also, guys, thank you very much for everybody that's been going into the links I put in every video description and supporting Intuitive Angling by doing that. I mean, you guys that are been using my Tackle Warehouse link and my Lake Map Breakdown link, and really appreciate that. Okay, guys, today went pretty good, man. I got to say I'm pretty happy with it. There was about 30 people left to weigh in, and I was in third place. I had 16 pounds 7 ounces today, and I don't know. I'm pretty confident I'll stay in the top 10. I mean, there's only 30 people or so left to weigh in, and I was in third place. Sort of give you a rundown how it went. In practice, like I said, the first day of practice, I had about 13 pounds fishing mid-lake of the area a little bit, and then second day I absolutely sucked. I went up the river, never caught anything at all, and yesterday I caught a bunch of small ones. So if you guys watched my video yesterday, I said I was just going to go practicing, and that's what I did. And I've got an area of the lake, guys, it's a long run that I've been fishing since I was a kid up here, so I decided to go up to my old stomping grounds, which is a long run up there. So started out, I ran about probably 50 miles and I had to stop and get gas. I wanted to get gas before I started fishing because I didn't want to mess with it later on. So stopped and got gas this morning. I actually had to wait about 20 minutes before the marina opened there, but got gas. And while I was messing around getting gas there, I was waiting to get gas for about 20 minutes. And I just pulled over to this bank next to the, close to the gas pump, and I caught my first keeper, which, you know, is a nice start with that. So then I ran up to my primary water, started working up there. Long run, guys, just forever. But guys, I'm telling you right now about this, you guys hear me talking about this, guys. If you want a freaking bass boat that you will love, guys, check out the Vexus 1980 here, man. I ran it over 150 miles today. Love this boat. But anyway, guys, started running up there and started basically running my milk run. And second place I went to, I caught a nice one, about a 3 3/4 pounder. So that gave me 2. And then I sort of went through a lull a little bit. And that's sort of typical when you're fishing where I was fishing. It's always a grind up there. It's always hit and miss. It's never easy. So caught my second one, about a 3 1/2 pounder, probably 2 hours in today. And then about another 30 minutes, I caught my third one, which was a little 12-inch spotted bass. I mean, the thing would have weighed probably 10 ounces. It was a dink. So I said, man, I got to get rid of that little dink spotted bass. I mean, it was tiny. So I got 3 in the live well in about the first 3 hours of fishing. And then I just started plucking away and grinding and picking up one here and there. My fourth fish was another one close to 4 pounds, 3 3/4, 4 pounds. And then I caught my fifth fish was about a solid one, about a 2 3/4 pounder. So that, you know, I had my limit, but I had 2 nice ones, 2 decent ones, and the Dink Kentucky. Okay, so at this point, I've got a long run back in, so I decided to run down about halfway down just to sort of judge or gauge my time a little bit, because you never know on this lake with those cruiser wakes. Those cruisers can slow you down. So I ran down, and I had a couple little areas that I've always just, again, my milk run about 30 miles down from where I was fishing, and I pulled into this one cove in there and started fishing in there and caught my biggest one, another one about 4 pounds. So that got rid of my Dink Kentucky. So I'm pretty happy at this point. So I decided to run back to weigh-in over there, back to the weigh-in area, and pulled up over here. I had about probably 20 minutes to fish before we weigh in, and I caught another decent one, which culled out my smallest largemouth. I picked up probably 8 ounces, which gave me 16 pounds and 7 ounces for the day. Now, it's no secret, guys, what I'm doing. I mean, I'm fishing the river, I'm fishing shallow, and I'm mixing it up with a lot of different stuff. I mean, I did really good today on my Blaukat Throwback jig. You guys have got to get some of that. Caught a few on a spinnerbait. I caught a couple on the top water. Caught one on a swim jig. It's just like you just mix it up a little bit. And the thing about fishing where I'm fishing up there is you can't make any mistakes because you never get a lot of bites up there. It's not a place where you're going through 2 or 3 limits of fish. If you get 5, you're doing pretty good. So I just ground it out, rotated through my baits there, and just tried to be really, really efficient and tried to be really, really thorough. That's the main thing about it. When you're fishing this shallow water cover out there, you have got to be stealthy. And, you know, I turned my electronics off. I didn't even need a depth finder. You know, worked the trolling motor really slow. I mean, my aluminum boat got me in some really shallow places. Probably a lot of guys couldn't get with the fiberglass one. And it just was a good day. Had a good, clean day. Didn't lose any fish. You know, every fish that bit me, I got in the boat. And I'm pretty happy because I'm only, 2 pounds out of the lead. You know, this is what you want. The first day of the tournament, you want a shot at winning the tournament. And if you can stay within 2 or 3 pounds of the lead after the first day, you got a legitimate shot. Because like tomorrow, if I go out there and if I can have one of those, 18 to 21, 22 pound days, I'd probably be leading the tournament after tomorrow. But I know the quality fish where I'm fishing at. I've caught a lot of big fish up there. I've struggled at times too up there. It's a commitment, and that's why a lot of people don't fish up there, is because it's not easy. It's not easy to get into. You can tear your equipment up there. It's a long run. It's a super rough ride, and if the big cruisers are out here coming back. But that's the way I like to fish, man. That's how I've made a career in fishing, is making long runs. So anyway, guys, pretty happy with it. In contention to win the tournament still. Got to get a big day tomorrow. Like I said, if I can knock on 20 pounds tomorrow and back it up with a good bag on the third day, I'll be right there at having a chance to win the tournament. But I'm going to go back to the house and rig up all my flipping sticks. Got 25 pound test Seagar and Vizex line on everything. And looking forward to getting out there tomorrow. So really appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll check in tomorrow, guys. See you.